Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, Undisputed's Skip, Shannon, fight! Yo! So, listen. Today, during Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe was going at Skip Bayless about Tom Brady. And pretty much what he was saying that, Brady's been playing like hot trash. You know what I'm saying? And we need to hold him accountable. Skip is a Brady apologist to the level that has never yet been seen by normal human eyes. Do you understand where I'm coming from? If there was ever an apologist that would make an excuse or go after someone for berating of Brady's performance, it is Skip Bayless. So on today's, Skip kind of went at Shannon. And not just saying that he went at him to say, oh, you're crazy or something like that. He made fun of Shannon's credentials. The credentials that he literally worked his entire life for. Meaning, being in the Hall of Fame, being a top 2, top 3 tight end of all time, having 3 Super Bowls on 2 different teams. And Shannon Sharpe, after those jabs, did not take it lightly. Listen, I got the clip. I'm going to play some of the clip. Y'all tell me what y'all think. If you guys think that this was staged or this was serious. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it was serious. So here we go.
High level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No.
Skip, I
never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way
So
better
what?
than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, what?
Yeah, I'm better than
you. Take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to...
Listen, it's not done. I'm going to play the rest of it. But I wanted y'all to think about this for a second. Did you hear how his voice cracked on that? How it's like... Because he's forcefully saying, like, how dare you? Like, you know who you talking to? Like, I'm Shannon Sharpe. Like, I'm in the Hall of Fame. Like, I'm one of the greatest players to ever play this game. How dare you disrespect my contributions to the National Football League? And Skip, listen, I'm going to be real with you. Skip can be a troll. But I don't think he really realized just how far, he went with this. I really don't. I really don't because I'm gonna play some of the rest. And y'all tell me what y'all think, because he went way over the line, as you heard. Like, so you went to the Super Bowl and you won Super Bowl, so you're in the Hall of Fame. But here it goes.
You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal...
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you
Go ahead.
you disrespect him. It's just so. You know what? It's beneath your
you would
dignity.
disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever played your game, and it's by far.
Have it.
Okay,
Take off,
I'm going to have at it because I'm going to.
Trouble in paradise. Let me tell you something right now. Everybody, listen, I don't care if you don't really watch the show. Everybody knows what the show is. There's 2 big sports shows that come on, debate shows throughout the day. That is First Take and Undisputed. And the reason why those 2 are the biggest is literally because when First Take was in its infancy, when it really started gaining steam, it was pretty much Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith. Whichever way you want to chop it, those are the 2 heads and the faces of the show. They split. Stephen A. became the sole pretty much owner of First Take. Skip Bayless went over here and got his own intellectual property and made Undisputed, and they both have used different people to argue against, but Skip has been pretty consistent on who he wanted to go against, and that's Shannon Sharpe. But when you look at just how far he went, I want y'all to understand something. Imagine somebody, let's say you got a doctorate. You're not only are you a doctorate, you literally are the highest, top three highest person in your field of study. Meaning if you're a surgeon, a neurosurgeon, you're top 3 in your field. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? And you've gotten all the accolades and the support from your peers and everything else, saying that you're just amazing. You know where I'm coming from? And somebody saying, so what? Like, literally just crapping on your life's hard work. That, let me tell you something right now. I don't care if it's for TV or anything else. That's not just a low blow. That will piss anybody off. Like, could you imagine someone telling you your life's work ain't nothing?
Bruh.
Yo! And to make it worse, Tom Brady doesn't even really acknowledge Skip. He doesn't acknowledge him. But you know he does acknowledge? Shannon Sharpe. Do you know why? Because he's one of the greatest to ever play the game. He's one of the greatest. If you took the top 30 or 50 players to ever play in the NFL, he's on either one. He's on both of those lists. He literally changed the way how we look at the tight end. That's what he did. His contribution to the National Football League. There's Hall of Famers that, you know, you had good numbers, you played great for a long period of time. You got this. And then he's in the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. And let me explain what I mean that. So people that go to the NFL are in the 1%. Literally. It's the 1% of athletes that play football that can make it to the NFL. So you're already in the 1%. Then you have the 1% of those guys that become Pro Bowlers and Hall of Famers and stuff of that ilk. You get where I'm coming from? Okay. Then you have the 1% of those guys. The 1% of the Hall of Famers and Pro Bowlers and All Pros that have changed the way that some of their positions are played. He's in that top tier. Deion Sanders is in that list. Shannon Sharpe is in that list. Tom Brady's up there. Those type of guys. He's up there. And you crap on his life's work? On national television, where you know the internet's going to get a handle of it, and it'll never die, it'll never go anywhere, there's no way you can escape it. The only way I could see this being rectified is if tomorrow Skip comes out in front of the masses and apologizes for it. Because, I mean, seriously. And I'm going to be real with you. I'd rather watch Undisputed than First Take. I think First Take has become an abbreviated sitcom of Stephen A's foolishness, to say the least. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm happy that someone like him has been given the platform he's been given. But I just don't like the way he carries himself. I don't like the way how he talks about certain athletes and stuff like that. It rubs me the wrong way, especially after the Jerry Jones fiasco. So yeah, I'm definitely team Undisputed, but when you see stuff like this, you have to it makes it seem like not everything lasts forever, and this could be, you know what I'm saying, stuff like this end shows. It ends duos, friendships, because sometimes ego plays a part, and people, instead of saying I'm sorry, my bad, you get where I'm coming from, their ego starts speaking for them, and instead of doing it, they double down, triple down. Who do you think you are? You wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for me. And I don't know if Skip Bayless is like that. But that's a card that he could play. You get where I'm coming from? And it's just a very sad thing that you never want to see play out on the national stage the way it did. Because there's certain things you just don't do. Like, there's just like, listen, I'm Jamaican. When we go out on the road, my mom used to tell me, don't show your colors out on the road. Don't show your colors out here. Meaning, Don't be acting out when you get on the road in front of eyes and in front of other people. Don't embarrass your last name because you carry your last name. He disrespected his name, bro. Because remember, his brother was the wide receiver that the horrible injury had happened that derailed his career. But he was literally on pace to be one of the greatest receivers to ever live. He was on pace for that. His brother. Sharpe is synonymous with sports. His last name. Shay, all the stuff that he does and all the athletes that he talks to, his connections to Dion and other athletes, the Julio Jones and all this stuff like that, that's Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe. And you take a dig at your theoretical brother on national television for a guy that won't even acknowledge your presence. It's a sick world we living in. And that was another episode of the Wunderkind Show. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you hear me, I appreciate that. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I will respond to all comments because you know why? We're Wonderflock. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Wonderflock. Yes, sir. And that was another episode of the Wunderkind Show. This is Nitro signing off, and you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I'm out of here. Until next time. Yerp!